Hello YouTubers, so here we have the Galaxy Tab 2. It's the 7-inch version of the Galaxy Tab. You can get a 10-inch version. What I'm going to do is just give you a quick look at what it can do, talk about it a bit, and then sort of tell you guys of what problems I've been having with it. So let's have a little look around it. There you've got the front-facing camera and the sensors and the touchscreen, and that's about it. On the side we have the volume rocker and the power on button. At the top we have the mic in 3.5mm jack and a microphone, I think. On this side you've got the microSD memory card slot, and then on the bottom we have the charging port and 2 speakers. And then on the back we have the 3.2 megapixel camera. Now, as far as the front camera is concerned, I don't think it's that big. When I show you what the camera is like, we'll have a look in the settings, see what that is like. But that's pretty much it. This is sort of plasticky, but it is quite sturdy. And once you get a case for it, you stick that on there. It gives it a bit more protection, so that's pretty groovy. This has got 4.0.4 on it. I updated it again, and I'll sort of talk a bit more about that in a minute. So we've got general apps on there. I do like the layout of the 4.0.4. I do prefer it to the 4.0.3 and Gingerbread. So when it works, it's pretty cool. Whether we'll get a Wi-Fi signal or not, I've got no idea. So we'll come back to that in a minute. So let's have a look at the camera. One thing I do find with this, sometimes the touchscreen doesn't react very quickly, and I've found that I've had to do a double touch with it. So there's all of your all the variations on the sizes, 3.2 megapixel down to VGA, I think it is. Yeah. So that's the camera around the front. Good thing about Android, obviously, like Apple, is that you can use loads of different apps. Hello. So let's have a look at the settings. It doesn't actually say. So VGA, you probably can't see that, but it says 640 by 480 for the front-facing camera. So basically, you've got VGA now. As you can see, or I don't know if you can see that, the camera is very sort of ghosty, so obviously in low light it doesn't do a very good job. So let's have a look at the video camera settings. And so you've got 720p, that's the highest resolution, and right down to QVGA, I think that is. But then, having said that, on a tablet, I can't really see a tablet of this size or bigger that you're going to want more as far as the video is concerned. It's one of the reasons why I wanted the Nexus 7, because I don't really use the camera on this tablet. Let's have a look at the video. I think the video is VGA as well. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, look. VGA. So that's the front-facing camera. So that's the camera. So what's the battery life like? Well, using it 2 hours in the morning, going on the internet, checking emails, YouTube, all that sort of stuff, and then sort of using it on and off throughout the day, and then another 2 hours in the evening, I can get about a day and a half, nearly 2 days out of it. Using it heavy use, that's continual use, going on the internet, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and my emails, I get about 8 hours out of it of continual use. That's including watching videos on YouTube, downloading videos, and all that sort of stuff. So it's not too bad. Now I think we've got a Wi-Fi connection, so I shall go on YouTube. I'm going to go via the browser though, because the YouTube app is a little bit tetchy. So this is one of my YouTube videos from ChrisC74.
Hello YouTubers, it has been ages. Yes, I've decided to do this video. Basically this is an update video to let you guys know what's going on. I'm going to be doing some health videos on my Chris C74 weight loss channel.
So there you go, that's the full sound. YouTube works pretty well, and the internet works pretty well. As you can see, it sort of goes through quite nicely. I do like the keyboard on this. Chris C74. So there you go. My phones. Chris C74's blog. Cool, I haven't looked at that for quite a while. So as you can see, the internet's working quite nicely. There's my blog. Update March 2011 of last year. Lovely jubbly. There you go. Oh, well, that's quite interesting actually. A lot of you guys asked me about the mic setup that I use, about the little Jimmy Rig mic that I have for my Kodak Play Touch. If you go to Chris C74's blog, which is on wordpress.com, there is actually a bit on my blog which shows you where to get the mics from, and the little Jimmy Rig thingy. Now it is amazon.co.uk, but there's the Gembird mic, so that's pretty groovy, and that should be the Sony Clone. No, that's the little adapter thing. What's going on here? And this should be the Sony Clone mic. Whether it's still there or not. Is it? Yep, there you go. Lovely jubbly. So if you want to know want to know where to get the mics from, then if you go on my Chris C74's blog, then the details are all there. So that's pretty good. Right, so there you go. That's my little quick review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 7-inch. Now, what I would say to you, if you're thinking about getting this, then I would have a look at the Nexus 7. If you don't want the camera, then and you don't mind not having the SD card slot, I would get the Nexus 7, because this, I have had a lot of crashing issues with this. So far, having taken the SD card out and upgraded the firmware to the latest firmware, I haven't had any major crashing issues. But since I've had it, I have had quite a few crashing issues. So I would say if you're thinking about getting this or the Nexus 7, then I would have a look at the Nexus 7, have a look at reviews at it to see if it's any better than this, because, you know, if though having crashing issues is a big issue if you're going to use this for internet only. It is a good device. The battery does last quite long compared to the Dell Street 7 that I had. But again, if you get crashing issues, it's a blinking nightmare. I mean, I've got that SD card slot, and it looks like the SD card slot is the problem as far as the crashing is concerned, and not being able to use the SD card is a little bit annoying. But having the extra camera is a bonus. So, would I recommend it? Yeah. If you can get a cheap one, then it is a good device to have. Whether they'll actually do the latest firmware for it, which is Jelly Bean, I think, I don't know, and how this will actually cope with Jelly Bean, again, I don't really know. But it is a nice little device when it's working properly, and I do like it. I do use it all the time, and it has been quite good to use. And I do like the games on it. Cut the Rope is a good game. I do like it. Yes, it is a good game. Yes. So that's Cut the Rope. Dinky dinky. La 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 la. There you go. I do like this game. It is a good game. Oh, gutted. I will do some video samples from the back camera in 720p and the front-facing camera in VGA, just so that you guys can see what it's like. I might even try and upload it straight from the device itself, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. As far as the still pics are concerned, I don't really think that they're very good quality, but I will do some pictures so that you guys can see. So there you go, that's my little review. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Now, I do have another review coming up, and it might interfere with the video samples from this. If I can get the video samples from this up today, then I will do that. But I have a new bit of technology coming today, which I'm quite excited about, and I'll be doing a huge amount of reviews with that. So I am quite excited about that. So stay tuned for that review. I will get this up today and hopefully get some video samples up as well so that you guys can see it. But stay tuned, because I do have a new bit of technology which I will be reviewing over the next coming days. Okay, that's enough from me. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll do some more later on. Bye bye for now.